Okay, well, I am happy to introduce Carson Fenwick with Village Community Services, and he is going to talk about an Arbor Day fundraiser that we are all working on together. So thank you all for being here, and take it away, Carson.
Thanks, Mel. Yes, so Rhonda, myself, and Mel, we represent Village Community Services, assisted living facility for adults living with autism. We also provide job training and job placement in the community. And more specifically, that's why Rhonda is here. She's the program coordinator for our new program, the Village Experience Learning Center. It's just designed around giving our clients more experiential learning, cooking classes, life skills classes to broaden their range of knowledge and skills so they can lead more independent lives. And our new campaign, our new giving campaign is for Arbor Day. We have partnered with a few local nurseries to provide, in exchange for donations, to fund all the classes and materials and trips for the Village Experience Learning Center. In exchange for donations, we are providing trees to the donors, either to be delivered to their homes or to be donated to their community. Rhonda's sharing our flyer. This is the breakdown of donation levels. Obviously, you can donate at any level you wish. You also get entered into a chance for a raffle for a night out at the Angels of the Winds Casino and a tasty picnic basket. Not sure if in Seattle picnics come around all that often, so you got to be ready for them when the sun comes out so you can run out to your local park. Rhonda, do you want to speak more on everything we're doing?
Yeah, so a couple different things that we're seeking is, of course, our $5,000 budget, or what is the word I'm looking for? Goal. Thank you. Our $5,000 goal is getting very close. Here's our donation page. So we've gotten some really great people in our community. So we're still hitting towards that $5,000 goal. The biggest thing that we are looking for is, to hit our $5,000 goal, as well as places to plant trees in our community. We have spoke with city officials in Arlington, Marysville, and Everett that are happy to take our trees. We still have a month to go, and I'm sure we're going to get more trees. So having some places to plant them, or, people who want trees in their yard, is really what we're seeking. And as the Rotary Club, we're asking you guys to, like I said, help us reach our goal. Help us plant trees in front of our building on the day of our Arbor Day event, which is April 30th. If you guys want to come, hang out and grab a shovel and plant a tree, or you can do it on another day. I think Mel told me that you guys do things on Saturdays. That could work out too. We're hoping to be able to help the cities that take trees plant the trees as well, or they might take them themselves. We still working on those details. That's ultimately where we're at with everything.
Additionally, what we're asking of you is financial support. If you're willing to donate, if you want trees for yourself, we more than happy encourage you to do so, and we'll deliver a tree to yourself. We are also looking for space to house the trees. We are expected to pick up. Right now we have 75 trees spoken for, and our facility has enough room for some of them, but if that's the type of way you can participate in our goal, we appreciate it. Or as a sponsor of the event, we have a sponsorship letter and different price breakdowns if that's something you're if that's something you're interested in. But any sort of help in our goal is truly appreciated. Do you have any questions about our event, anybody?
I guess I have a question for Mel. I understand that somehow this is tied into her project at Snohomish County Leadership. Can you explain how that works, Mel?
Sure. So Leadership Snohomish County gets paired up with, everybody has a group that they have to do a service project at the end of the class. And so the class is coming to an end. And this is my group's service project. So that's why we were reaching out to everybody in Rotary and trying to figure out how we can partner up. And I know that Bryce sent an email out also to the other Area J Club presidents. And so maybe we can make this like an Area J service project. So that was kind of my hope. And then I'm going to do a project presentation in May on the results of our project. Did that answer your question, Dave?
Sure. Do you have a place for if we had an Area J planting? Is there a space for all of us to meet and plant like we did before? Or?
I can definitely reach out to Bryce and talk to him about that and see how we can work those details out.
I've only heard from Terrence at Stanwood right now, and he was running that with his service project coordinator and stuff. So I haven't heard from Lake Stevens or either of the Marysville clubs yet.
What kind of trees are they that we're going to be planting?
So we are getting 50 red and green Japanese maples from one nursery. I have a random 14 different types of trees from another nursery that are like evergreen trees. Then we actually get to hand select whatever other trees we need from Clark Native Nursery, which are big leaf maples, willows, cedars, dogwoods. It really just varies on what people are wanting. I almost can hand pick what we want as far as the additional 50 trees that we need.
Carson, did you hear from Sarah Lopez for Arlington?
I haven't heard from her, but she is our connection to the city of Arlington. She has already spoken for, they have a revitalization project going on and they're more than willing to find space for these trees, and they're willing to have maintenance crews and have the sites prepped for us when we go out. But she hasn't specifically said where those sites are yet.
Any other questions for Carson at all?
Maybe they can tell us a little more about their organization and their activities. They covered it a bit, but I think there's probably a lot more to say.
I can definitely speak on that. So my job as a project coordinator is to provide any type of activity that gives our clients the ability to live a more independent life, whether that's at-home life skills, employment skills, cardiovascular skills so they can gain stamina, networking and social skills. So the classes that we're hoping to create for them by having this fundraiser is, like Carson mentioned, cooking classes to give them ability to cook for themselves, or at least with some guidance be able to prepare a meal. We're also launching our Spirit Club fitness classes to give them stamina and community building and networking so they can, learn how to better communicate with other fellow community members. We're also launching hiking groups later this spring and summer so that they can get out there and have more healthy living. We also have trips to the zoo that will help them with interaction and social skills, like learning how to buy a soda and communicating with an employee at the zoo, asking for directions. So all of the funds from our fundraisers, as well as other community donations, help us provide these classes and these skill building connections for our clients, as well as other community members that we might serve with people who have developmental disabilities. Anything else, Carson?
No, I think you hit it nail on the head.
Do you still have a performing group?
Oh yes, our Voices of the Village. Yes, they actually have their own separate fundraising, and our board of directors takes care of them. A lot of our members are intermingled into Voices of the Village, though, so they will also be at our Arbor Day event performing as well.
Any more questions at all? So I don't know if everybody was here, but I wanted to make a couple announcements. One is we are planning on having the Duck Dash.